さなげやな。君のデータ取らせてもらう。
Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's review we're going to be taking a look at Killer Kill IF, or IF. Now this is developed by Arc System Works and published by Pqube, so a massive thanks to them for the early review copy and making this video possible. Now Killer Kill IF is a fighting game, obviously based off of the popular anime of the same name. Now I haven't personally watched this anime. I do know slightly what it's about, so I do know that the story mode in this game, though they haven't really allowed me to show pretty much absolutely anything of the story mode or say much about it, I do know that the story mode in the fighting game does follow some parts of the anime to a certain point. The story mode in the game has multiple stories depending on the character you choose. Each character will have its own separate story mode with its own separate chapters and will take a separate path. Now I won't say much about it, but the story mode is fully animated, very similar to the anime and very good quality animations, and it is all voiced in Japanese with the original voice actors. And most of all, it feels like you're actually watching the anime in between battles. So, you know, it's a fighting game, it's obviously just going to be a battle, a cutscene, battle, cutscene, and that's pretty much it. But what more can you expect from a fighting game? But they definitely did put a lot of effort into the animations and the cutscenes, and I'm kind of a bit sad that I can't show you more of this. Now obviously this is a fighting game, so once you have done the story and unlocked a few of the characters, it's time to check out the other game modes. Now you've got a load of fun type game modes that you can unlock, like fighting waves of enemies and stuff like that. You obviously get your typical couch co-op, training, arcade, free play, free battle, and obviously the online and online ranked play. Even though at the time of recording this, the game was still weeks away from launch, so I personally couldn't find anyone online and I haven't tried this game mode out. Now apart from all this, you do get a few other modes like watching the replays, intel, lore that you've collected from the story mode, anime scenes that you've collected from the story mode, and you can also collect like virtual figures of characters that you can customize, choose their position, the mode, the character. You can buy this with in-game currency, and I think there's, you know, a decent amount of little things for a fighting game. But now it's time to talk about the most important thing in a fighting game, which is obviously the gameplay. Now for the most part, it is a good fighting game. Now I'm no expert on fighting games and I don't play many fighting games, but I do feel like this one is pretty good, and I actually played it a bit more than I thought I was going to play it, to be honest. I played it almost 6 hours straight, quite late at night, and I was quite tired, but it actually got me hooked quite fast. Now it feels really slick with effects that kind of make it look like a fight straight out of the anime. You won't need to dedicate a load of hours to learn most of the combos. The button layout is pretty simple. You get a close attack, ranged attack, and counter attacks. You know, you can combo these together quite well and easily. You also get a dash, a dodge, and a guard. Obviously you can also jump and do some air attacks and stuff like that. It's quite a complete game, and it's really fast paced as well, which makes it really nice to look at. It's kind of got this really it's not stop motion, but sometimes it kind of tries to look very similar to the anime, which it does really good. So sometimes like characters will attack so fast that they'll literally teleport across the maps just to get the attack off. It's not stop motion, but it kind of looks like it on certain attacks. But it's kind of really cool because it makes it look very similar to the anime battles as well. Now apart from all that, you can use your special bar to do 3 special attacks, depending on which button you press. If you do fill the special bar all the way to the top, you'll get access to this kind of rock, paper, scissors, really weird minigame that is probably the only part of the fighting system that I don't actually like, because it's kind of too long. It's completely luck based, and though this will give you access to like buffs, this will even give you access to a finisher move, which is like an ultimate, which is all really cool and looks absolutely amazing. I would have much preferred that if you just had the full special bar, you just press a button and you would activate your ultimate or something like that. Obviously maybe make it not as quite OP as the finisher moves, which literally insta-kill your opponent. But I would have much preferred just to press the button and have an ultimate attack at the end of the special bar. But you know, like I said, that's literally the only problem I have with the battle system. The only other thing I don't really like about this game is the number of selectable fighters. It's really not that high. However, they have confirmed that they will release 2 more characters as free DLC on launch. Now, I'm not going to show you the list because of spoilers, but it would have been nice to see a few more. Like I said, I haven't actually seen the show or the anime, so maybe there simply isn't any more fighters, and that would make it okay, I guess. But for a fighting game, there is a low number of selectable characters. But I will go ahead and say that each character does feel quite unique compared to other fighting games. Like, you've got a really tanky character, you've got like a really fast character, you've got one that's just ranged attacks. I think they do a really good job in that aspect. As far as the graphics go, I must say that as far as anime fighting games, this one uses this really cool art style, like I said before, and it somehow really does make the fights look like something straight out of the anime. And obviously that, and the characters, the way the characters move, also the characters do interact with each other, they know who each other are before the fight, and that's something pretty cool and also makes it more immersive and similar to the anime. Obviously that is probably one of the good sides of not having as many selectable characters, that they can do stuff like this and make it look a lot better. And really that's about it. There's not really much more I can say. If you really like the anime, and then I think you will love this game. If not, for everybody else, I think it is a decent fighting game and I think you'll like it. It would be nice to see some more characters down the line if possible. And yeah, from me, it's going to be a 7 out of 10. Killer Kill If will be available on PS4, Nintendo Switch and PC July 26th.
お前のよくわからんデータを俺が上回っただけのことだ。勝者、さなげ山渦。